Hey guys, so this is something a bit different I'm doing. So, as I think I got it right, is that the GMMTV 2026 lineup is happening later this month, though it's not been confirmed. People are just speculating that. So it could be this month, could be in November, could be in December. No idea really when, but people are saying it's October. And because it's October 2nd as of recording this, I decided to make this video, which is, of course, if you are in the BL/GMMTV fandom, you would have seen people make GMMTV 2026 bingo boards. And guess what I decided to do? So I filled up a bingo board of 24? 5, 10, 4, 5, 5. Yeah, 24. 24 squares of what I want / hope for / think is going to happen for GMMTV 2026 lineup. Now, some of these are things I really want to happen. Others are things that I think are probably gonna happen. And then some of these are just things I've seen a lot of other people say, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to just say this thing. So if you're right, I'm right type of situation. And some of these are completely I know will never happen, but I do want it to happen, and so I'm just clowning around and putting it on here just for fun. So yeah, I think it'll be fun to go through because some of these are pretty standard. Others I feel like I need to go more in depth with and explain why, which is why I'm making a whole ass video for this. Don't know how long this is going to be, but we have 24 squares to get to. First off, before we jump in with the squares, the way I did this, I don't know how other people do this, is I wrote down a list of 24 the things I want, the 24 things I want, and then I numbered them all. And then I went to a random number generator and of the 24 and like randomly selected, and whichever the top number would go in the first square. Second number would be second square. And it was a whole big thing. I think I made it more complicated than it has to be. I'm sure people just like write it down randomly, just throw it in there. I was very anal about this because I wanted it to be like random. I don't want it to just be all like a, So that's how I did it. If you do it any other way, let me know. If you're just like, no, I just come up with an idea and write down the first square, which is probably the better idea. I just went over the top of it, but it's fine. Anyway, without further ado, the first square is Joy Lotta Gang series. If you don't know what Joy Lotta Gang is, it is Pon, Puin, June, and Dunk. I think it's their little, like, I was gonna say trio, that's 4 people though. Quadruple? Quartet? Sure. It's their little quartet. And they've never been in a series together, I don't think. So give them a series together. I think it'd be really fun. I think it'd be a good time. Second square, pretty self-explanatory, is a Boomcrumb series. Now, if you remember, we didn't get one last year in 2025, mainly because we know that 2024 they had the revamp one, which is airing now. But now revamp's gonna end in like a couple weeks, which I'm obsessed with, by the way. If you haven't seen my reaction to that, go ahead, check it out. It's great. But it's ending in a couple weeks. So I think it'd be a good time to give them something else. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm kind of talking about revamp a little bit. My third square is a fantasy series. I'm obsessed with revamp right now. So another fantasy series. Doesn't have to be vampires, it could just be magic or like anything fantastical. I don't know if that's a word. Fantasia? No, that's the person. Any other fantasy stuff. There we go. I think it would be great, and I'd be really looking forward to it. Square number 4 is a BL and GL lead series. So for this, I pretty much want a show with 2 couples, one's a BL, one's a GL. Who it is? No idea. Doesn't really matter to me. But as long as I get that, I think it'd be great. Fifth square, speaking of GL, I want / hope for 3+ GL series. Now I'm putting 3. When I originally wrote this, I did 5. But I'm like, that might be too much. I don't want to get my hopes up. So I'm lowering my standards a little bit for 3, because the last lineup we got 2. We got the Whale Store, which I think finished. I'll be honest, it didn't really interest me, so I didn't really watch it. And then Girl Rules, which I'm 100% gonna be watching and reacting to that. So if you are excited for that, come back here. I am reacting to that. It's like Only Friends but GL, and I'm here for it. If you don't know, I love Only Friends. Talk a little more about that later. But I am so excited for that. I know they're doing like the fitting and like photo shoots now. So when that comes out, I will be here. Don't you worry. But yeah, so I picked 3 because last year was 2. Maybe this one we can go up a little bit more. And even if it's a little progression, it's still progression. So I am hoping we get 3 plus GL series. Next is a bit random. A Force Book and Earth Mix series. I don't know why I picked those 2. I'll be honest, there's another one that's similar to this later in the bingo board. And it's only because I realized towards the end of my list, I only had 2 spots left. And there were still like 4 couples I had yet to include. And I'm like, shit, I want to include them. And so I just paired them each with one and wanted to put them in a series together. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I don't know why Force Book and Earth Mix. I mean, I don't think they've ever been in a series together. I think that'd be fun. I don't know, something new. Number 6? No, number 7. Number 7 is a Chokun Aston series. If you don't know, they were one of the couples in Boys in Love, and they played my favorite characters in that, and my favorite couple. So I would like them to get another series. Whether main or side couple doesn't really matter to me. Just I would like them in a series in general. Because I really liked them together. And yes, Boys in Love was one I did not react to. It was when I watched it on my own. So there is no reaction to that, sorry. But I did watch it, and I thought it was really cute and fun. And for a cute, fluffy series introducing a lot of new like actors and couples, I think it was really good and really well done. Next, number 8, is Only Friends 3 or Only Friends Adjacent. Now, full disclosure, this is not happening. I am going to say that right now. Because when we got announced for the first Only Friends, that was in like, what, 2024? No, 2023. I think. And then it aired in 2024. And then for 2025, we got Only Friends 2. And it's airing in 2026. So my guess is actually Only Friends 3 is going to be in 2027 and air 2028, which makes me want to vomit because I'll be 30. Anyway, that's my whole other issue. But I saw other people putting this on the list, and I'm like, I'll put it on just in case. Like, I mean, fingers crossed, but I don't think this is going to happen. But I also put in or Only Friends Adjacent, which means if it's like another series that is very sex heavy or like, you know, something like that. Like if the trailer is like mostly like sex or sexual stuff, think Girl Rules, I would count it. But I don't think we're going to get an Only Friends 3 exactly. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Number 9 is a William S. series. Now, once again, Thampo, I did watch on my own, which I heavily regretted doing because I was like, damn, this is so good. But I watched on my own. I wish I reacted to it. But yeah, I did watch on my own. I loved it. It was great. And knowing they're an official CP, I'm sure they'll get a series. In this lineup, I don't know what it is. I know some people have like more specific ideas, but mine in general is I would like them in another series. Next, speaking of Thampo a little bit, is a June Dillon series or just in the Hong series in general. So this was mainly the one I was talking about when I was like, oh, I'm clowning for most of these. It was mainly this one. I know this is not going to happen. So what I mean by June Dillon series is, again, going back to Thampo, spoiler alert for Thampo, is if you don't know, June and Dylan were not actually a couple, now that I think about it, which is why I wanted June Dillon series specifically. It was just like heavily teased and hinted at by Namo. He kept like poking fun at them. And then we got like, I think 2 like hair advertisements or whatever at like an end credit scene, which was an advertisement with moments between them. And I'm like, what? Like, so I would like a June Dillon spin-off series, more focused on them. Obviously, we can have the rest of the Thampo cast in as well. But think like Between Us to Until We Meet Again type vibe. That's what I want. Because I kind of was obsessed with them by the end. Which is funny because I saw people shipping them online when I was watching it. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, because I knew that people like ship like the actors together. or whatever. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. You guys are just like doing it because like they asked or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, I was just like, y'all are crazy. Forget it. Like you're kind of dumb. And then by the end, I'm like, wait, I actually really want this now. So clearly, I was the one who was dumb, and I fell into that trap. Apologies to all of y'all. I am now one of you. And also, if not a June Dylan series, just a Nutong series. Which again, I know I'm clowning for this one, but fingers crossed. Oh god. Okay, number 11. Enemies to lovers BL/GL. It could be a BL or GL, doesn't matter. I do love me an enemies to lovers. Whatever it is, just give it to me and I'll be all set. Number 12. Sky Nanny. Yeah. High School Friend of Me. Another one I watched on my own. Wish I didn't. Wish I reacted to it because it was so good. Since then, I have been a Sky Nanny fan. And I didn't put series or BL or anything specific because, quite frankly, they're like the enigma of, I guess, BL or bromance or GMM or whatever, because we don't really know what it is. It's their own thing. They're doing their own thing. And if they're in series together, I'd be down. I'll probably watch Woo when it comes out. But yeah, whether it's a BL, bromance, what have you, if they're together in a series in some way, shape, or form, then I will knock it off the bingoing, get a check or whatever. And yeah, personally, now here's my now and this is me clowning again. This is another clowning moment, so bear with me. Personally, my ideal for a Sky Nanny series would be a bromance. Wait for it. A bromance, like it looks like a full-on bromance. Even have like female love interest for each of them, you know, and it's advertised as bromance. Everyone says it's bromance, and then like when the show airs, like halfway through, hard right turn, and they get together. I'm just saying, because no lie, I watched High School Friend of Me mainly because I thought that would happen, and it didn't. But sort of. If you watch High School Friend of Me and you watch the ending specific, like the last scene mainly, I'm like, I don't know. It's a thing. It's one of those things where you need to experience that yourself and then judge it in your own head of what's really happening. Because, yeah. Anyway, that's why that's my clowning moment. But if they are in anything together, I will count it. Also, fun fact. I'm actually introducing this in the middle of the video because I forgot to say it in the middle of the video and decided at the end. I'm actually going to be planning on live reacting to the GMMTV 2026 lineup. I don't know if I'm going to do it on YouTube or on Twitch. I feel like I do fear that YouTube might take it down, or like GMM might take it down for copyright. Because sometimes they do that with the trailers. And that would be mainly what I'm watching. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, where, or how, but I do plan on doing that. So if you would like to watch the GMMTV 2026 lineup with me, I will be live streaming that somewhere. And we can all have a good time. We can all freak out over every trailer and new stuff that's happening. So make sure to check that out, and I will see you then. Okay, next is the GMM spot, so that's free spot. After this is a Mark Ohm series. So I know they were in the Good Sweet Dentist. No. My Sweet Good Dentist? What was it called? I forget. The Dentist Show. I never actually watched that. But I've seen a lot of like Mark and Ohm like clips of just them being their chaotic selves. And their chemistry is great. And so I would like for them to have another series. And again, I haven't watched the Dentist Show they were in. Because, like I talked about with frickin' High School Friend of Me and Thamepo and Boys in Love, like I watch it on my own and then I regret not reacting to it. So I don't want this to happen, so I haven't watched it. If you guys want me to react to it, I'll still not watch it. If you're like, actually it's more of a thing you can watch on your own, maybe I will on my own time. But I don't know. Personally, I would just love for them to be in another series together because I think they have great chemistry. Just off screen. I haven't seen them on screen, but off screen I think it's great. So next, number, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Number 14 is Sammy in a GL. I've been a fan of Sammy since she was Manawa and Until We Meet Again. And I think the only GL we've seen her in within that one episode of the Seven Project, and I would like her for her to be in another one. Maybe she'll be in Girl Rules as like a side character or something. I don't know, but yeah, I would just like her in a GL. I think it'd be fun. Number 15. This is one I definitely stole from everyone else's bingo board because everyone else has it. Oh, I don't know how to say his name, so apologies if I butchered those. Album main leads? Obum main leads? I don't know how to say the first guy's name. I'm sorry. But them as the main leads. Everyone has this on their bingo board. I'm putting it on just because everyone else is. And I honestly do think it's going to happen. Now, full disclosure, the only thing I've seen them in were the side couple in Hidden Agenda, which again, I did not react to. Yeah, and I thought they were really good. I know they're going to be in Only Friends Season 2, so I'll really get to know them there. I know everyone's been asking for this for like a couple years now, and I do think this one will be crossed off. Like, this is probably one of the more like, this is a definite cross off. Like, I might already pre-check it off because it's going to happen. That's why I think it should. If not, then either those who specifically don't want them to be main leads right now and have other things going on, or GMMTV is just very stupid. I don't know which one it is, but we will see. I'm sure it's going to happen. Don't worry. Next, oh god, why am I counting the number? I shouldn't be counting the numbers, but I already devoted to. So 5, 10, 14, 15, 16. 16 is Lang in New CP. Fun fact, this was a last minute add-on because I saw a video on Twitter. A short little video where I think he was doing a live or something, and someone asked if he has any plans to be in a BL series, and he said, yes, there is a plan to be in a BL series. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, who is it going to be with? I have no idea. But, yeah, because the only thing I've seen him in was Kidnap. And if you watch my reaction to Kidnap, specifically towards the end, and or listen to the podcast I have with Emma, where we talked about every episode of Kidnap, you will know Kidnap might be one of my least favorite. Actually, no, it's definitely my least favorite BL I've ever seen. But the only good thing about it was the acting and the chemistry with Om and Lang. Those were the only good things about it. And of course, we all know what happened with that because certain people, how should I put this nicely, are insane and need to be either locked up or get mental help. And so they had to, part ways, and hearing he might be in another BL, maybe with a new CP, who knows? So, yeah, I'm curious to see who it'd be. I'm open to anyone, really. So, let's see how it goes. 17, 5, 10, 14, 15, 17, yeah, okay, 17. It's an ensemble series. I'm personally a big fan of an ensemble series. I think it's a good way to get a lot of couples in a show, but also a good chance of people finding a couple they like. If it's like a one series couple, like if you don't like that couple, odds are the entire BL is ruined for you. Like, so having an ensemble series with like 3 or 4 like main leads and main couples means that odds are one of them you're gonna like more than the other, or like you can relate to, or it can be your favorite, and you'll probably end up liking the show a lot more because of that. So I like an ensemble series. My favorite BL is Only Friends, and that's an ensemble series. So yeah, and I know we haven't watched it. Again, one of those ones I don't want to watch in case I regret not reacting to it. So that's another one if you want me to watch on my own, or if you want me to react to it, I'll save it. Everyone was obsessed with VR when it was airing. I know nothing about it other than who's in it. But yeah, Perfect 10-Liners, another example of an ensemble series everyone's obsessed with. Again, never seen it. Yeah, ensemble series. I personally like ensemble series. And so I hope we get one of those. 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 18 is a BL parent series. So I recently finished Revenge Love, and I loved it. But in the finale, there was one scene in specific where like the 2 guys had like his like nephew, like 3 or 4-year-old nephew, and they were all just like in bed together, and it was really cute. And I'm like, you know what? I want a BL parent series. Like, I want one where it's like a full-on just like raising kids or whatever. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be different too. I don't think there's really been any of those. Number 19, I believe, is a Jimmy C and First Cow series. This was the other one, like I said, with Forest Book and Earth Mix. Again, I don't think they've ever acted together in a series before them. So just throw it together, you know? I think it'd be fun. Number 20 is Duty. Yep. I'm one of those people now. I think similar to Skynet, it's pretty much the same thing I have with them. And full disclosure, that's another one I'm fully clowning over. I know that's not going to happen. I'm well aware that's not going to happen. But I put it on here just in case. 21 is a Mondryu series. Now again, this is a couple I have not seen yet. I know they're in, I think they're the side couple in That Summer with Winnie Satang. And I also heard that they're actually gonna be a side couple in, oh, what's it called? Oh, the Tanya one. The Tanya one. I can't, the last year Tanya series. Oh my god, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Oh my god. Why can I know? Oh, the dog and the plane. Is that what it's called? Something like that. I think they're in that too. I think that's one of those. I have no idea. But I know they're going to be a cycle in another one as well. And so now that they're kind of already established, like, I mean, maybe, again, Mondryu series, that's one I mainly picked. Again, I haven't really seen them, but that's one I picked more for, like, deduction. Like, I've been, like, deducing it. I'm like, wait a minute. They're in this one that's currently airing. They've already been, like, preset for another one in the future as a side couple. Maybe they'll be a side couple or a main couple in another series. Who knows? When I just put series, that means main or side or anything. Like, if they're in it together, it counts. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see. Number 22 is Our Sky 3. This is another one I don't think is going to happen. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't think it's going to happen. But I saw people say it. And I'm like, you know what? Give me Our Sky 3. Sure. I don't know what couples I'd pick. I'll be honest, I didn't even watch Our Sky 1. And Our Sky 2, I was like, oh, why are they called 2? And I looked up and saw, oh, Our Sky 1. Oh, it's a whole nother thing. But yeah, Our Sky 3, I have no idea what couples they would pick for this. Maybe Thamepo? That's the only one I can think of. I'm like, I'm blanking on all the other shows now. I don't know. Our Sky 3. If there is an Our Sky 3, what couples would you want? What shows would you want? Let me know. Number 23. Okay, this one needs a lot of explaining before I get into this. But it's something I think would be incredible. This is another one I'm clowning over. And this one I do think would be genuinely incredible. And, like, show-stopping, would be, like, the best of the best, I think. Would be a Jasper BL. So, let me explain. Hang on. Before anything, let me explain. Let me explain. So, we know Jasper, Jung, Ao, Santa, and Pond in their T-pop group. We know they all have, like, establishing partners for BL shows. You know, Jung Dunk, Ao Boom, Perth Santa, Pond Puin. So I'm like, what if we pull kind of like a Thamepo, but had like the 4 couples in that? Picture it. Okay, see, and here's the thing. They would all be so different. Like, one could be like a super fan. One could be like so anti this group or whatever, so anti Jasper or whatever, and just like hate it and like have no interest in it. One could be like their manager or like assistant or someone who like works for them almost. And then the other could be like maybe like a rival like T-pop star from like a rival company. And it's like oh, they shouldn't be together, but they are. So I think, like, imagine that. That would be 4 great different scenarios. Pick whoever you want for each one. It doesn't matter to me. I think it would be great. Do you see the vision, guys, for this? Do you see the vision? Because I think the vision is really good. Again, I'm clowning, I know. This is a far stretch, and this will never happen. But this is the vision. Do you see the vision? Let me know if you see the vision for this one. It would be so good though. Like, it would be so good. Are you kidding me? It would be so good. Like having 4 like big name BL couples. Oh, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. I'm just saying. Do you see the vision? Let me know if you see the vision. And 24, the last one on this bingo board, is Barcode and New CP. Similar to the Lang one, I would like to see him in a new CP. Because I'm someone who, like, I've seen him from, like, Kin Porsche to Dead Friend Forever, now in Revamp. Like, I've watched him, like, almost, like, grow as an actor unintentionally. Because I just end up watching all the show season. And he's really, like, grown so much as an actor. And I really think him being in a new CP, I think, would be great. Again, who it is? No idea. Give me anyone. Could be Barcode and Lang together. Who knows? I get to cross both of them off if that's the case. I'd take it. But yeah, I'd like him in a new CP. I think he'd kill it, and whoever he's with, I'm sure would also kill it. So that is my bingo board. I will put the whole thing up here. Look at that. Yes. Let me know what you think of my bingo board. And question of the video is, what's your bingo board? Do you have a bingo board? Are you going to make one? Let me know what you have on there. If you want to take any of my ideas, please feel free, and spread the word. And then send them back to this video to watch it so I get views and stuff. Thanks. And also, do you see the vision for the Jasper? I'm sorry, I need to reiterate this. Do you see the vision for that one? I know I sound crazy, and I know it's never going to happen. And I'm fully aware, and I'm fully clowning myself. This one actually might be the full clown. Actually, I think Jasper's the full clown. It's either that or the Nahong series. But I think the Jasper one's the full clown, because the Jasper one is asking for way too much. I don't think it's going to happen. But do you see the vision? Do you see the vision, guys? Just close your eyes, and you'll see the vision. The vision's there. It's marvelous. Just saying. If they need someone to write it, tell them to hit me up. GMM, hit me up. I'll write it. I mean, it'll be in English, and then you can translate it Thai. But it'll work, you know? You can invite me down to the GMM building. Like, we can all work together. It'd be great. It would be great. Guys, it would be great. That's the vision. It's not going to happen, but it's the vision. It's there, and it's... yeah. So, yeah. That's it.